My mic's on. I got a big black bar on my head. Hello.
Hi there. Yeah, we are a couple minutes late, but you know what? It happens. We are here. We are ready for this match. My name is Psychaotic, and with me in the booth and on the cams doing it all this evening is Newton Dad. Newton Dad, who's playing?
I have no idea. Oh wait, it's Atlanta Aliens and Unforgotten. The rosters are up on the screen because I just jumped the gun thinking everybody was ready, and plus I didn't want to see that black bar over my head. I'll fix that. Yeah, so Atlanta Aliens. These two gold teams, as you can see, the split gold star in the middle of the scoreboard. Left side and right side are both gold, so that means these are two gold teams. I was just saying they're like both just in the 100 range. On Atlanta's side, we got Tropical Dude and Ghosted. And what is that? Statastic? Seriously? Statastic? That's a name. An Archangel Phoenix. On the other side.
Statistic?
Statistic?
That's an I.
Yeah, I just got my bifocals. I mean, it's kind of too far away and too close at the same time. That's the problem of getting. Don't ever get old, kids. Don't ever get old. Don't ever get old.
Don't plan on it.
Just don't. Orange team's ready.
Hey, we are almost ready to go, and there's the second ready up, so we are going to get underway. This is, well, okay, so for now, it's the first of 3 matches. I have a 3-setter planned with Newton Dad here. There might be more coming later, but we'll wait and see before we announce that. But anyway, this first round is officially underway. Here we go. The first touch is going to go to Unforgotten, but the first possession going to Atlanta Aliens, a statistic, or statastic, whatever you want to call them, is going to send that one through, but it will be the Ducky Boy there first, looking for that clear. It's got to find the hands of a teammate. Garlic Yummy going for a clear now, but Ghosted shutting it down on the back line, sending this one up to Statastic, duking around on the floor. One final cut to Tropical Dude, and they're going to waste no time getting on the board this evening.
Yeah, Stat's all about worrying about all those numbers, you know. He's in it to win it, clearly. And the passing Tropical Dude is going to make that for sure, man. But yeah, good start. Atlanta taking it out, you know, and revving up the engine, getting the guys all rolling, getting the first points on the board. That's the way to do it, you know. Now we see the Ducky Boy rolling out, bouncing one off the Geo instead of sending it to the friendly teammates. Is now under pressure, and he just bounces off the floor just to stay out of pressure there. Looks like it's going to be his teammate Garlic Yummy got that one. Garlic Yummy, Garlic is yummy, and passing it forward, but it's just loose in the orange side, so orange team's going to turn it around. Atlanta got it and took it and chunked it back off the Geo, so it's going to come right back around. You know, sometimes these Geos get in the way too much. I sometimes it'd be nice just to empty the whole place out and play a clean slate. As a statistic is rolling it forward, taking the shot and just getting that one denied by the goalie. That was Garlic Yummy putting the spice on it and getting it out of the zone.
Oh, but not for long, as Atlanta has another try here. Tropical Dude driving in, but it's going to get shut down by, it looked like AG Viper. AG Viper with the pickup now, when the attempted send through. Ooh, a little disco going on. I don't know if that was the server or me, but either way, that is through into the Atlanta side. It's going to be the Atlanta Aliens there first, Tropical Dude to be exact, and he's looking for that clear. The clear will be good. That's going to take a beautiful bounce into bubble. It'll be a stack race, and now bouncing out of bubble before anybody gets a hand on it. Eventually picked up by Ducky Boy and chucked forward to the cross side tunnel. It's now bouncing around in trap into the hands of Garlic Yummy, and this time the clear will go through.
Yeah, the clear went through, and the difference maker this time is that the blue stack followed right behind it. So as opposed to the other direction, his blue pressure, it is Unforgotten taking the shot. Garlic Yummy finishing the that one up, working both ends of the arena tonight and getting the first points on the board for Unforgotten. They know how to score. They didn't forget. Pardon the pun, or don't. Take it for what it is. It is just that. It's my offer to you. As we see Atlanta Aliens lining up, going through the tunnel, finding the disc. It is Stat with the disc, throwing it right and making the connection. Under pressure now is Archangel getting it all the way through on the bounce pass there, but not finding the intended target on the other end. A little stun chin music out there, and a steal. Wow, Ghosted getting a good hand on that one. It passes off to Tropical Dude. Tropical Dude taking the shot, but it now is just free on the bounce because it's a little bit wide, and it's going to be a 50 right here. Ooh, won by the blue side. That was AG Viper getting it out of trouble there.
Yep, getting it out of trouble, and now Garlic Yummy with the stun, the pickup, and the send through into the Atlanta bubble. That's going to bounce loose, eventually recovered here by, oh no, it is just under the hands of AG Viper. He does get a hand on it, but only for a second. Stolen away now by the Ducky Boy. The Ducky Boy going to try to send this one back, but it will be a little bit in front of its target. I think that was for Garlic Yummy. It'll get slapped through by the Tropical Dude, stalling a little bit at midfield. Picked up by Ghosted, sent into the bubble. This could be an opportunity here if they can get there first. But no, the Ducky Boy there first, trying to get that one cleared through the mid, into the hands of Garlic Yummy, and this time the clear is good.
Yeah, good clear and a flat bounce, and that's what Sir Dimwee says is a dangerous play. Garlic Yummy turning that one into a great play. I believe that was a headbutt finish. Or if not, no, it was just the ender following up the quick grab and toss. What a great ending, though, knowing that that player was going to be pressuring them and just decided to shield to prevent them from going through and grabbing it. Great offense and defense concurrently there as we see Aliens rolling out, trying to answer the call. They're just a little bit down now, being scored on twice in a row after making that first point of the game themselves. The bounce is good through into the orange side. Garlic up there waiting for it, and it moves down, but there's nobody downfield to collect that one. So it just turns right back around, goes back into the midfield where the Ducky Boy is waiting for it, chucks it off the ceiling, gets a good bounce, but right into the hands of the defense. That is Tropical Dude wiping that one all the way to the other end of the field, and it will be a stack race, and it will be a blue, two blue people overrunning it, and then the orange stack taking the shot, just dinging that one. Unfortunate.
Tropical Dude is all over the arena this evening, making saves, getting it on the back line to prevent the clears. Just awesome stuff. But this time it'll be Archangel Phoenix picking this one up, eventually into the hands of Statistic. Down low, looking for Ghosted, it seemed like, but AG Viper is going to have the pickup instead. The clear not quite going through the first time. Garlic Yummy taking a crack at it this time, still bouncing back. And this time, third time's the charm, Garlic Yummy will get the clear all the way through, bouncing off the Atlanta zone, and it'll be Archangel Phoenix trying to get the clear with the Ducky Boy with the grab, and then a save by Tropical Dude. This is going to get sent through the mid. Oh, actually recovered by Alexis. Alexis tapping this one forward, but it'll be recovered by Statistic and sent through.
Yeah, nice clear from Statistic, but it is all orange bodies at the other side, so no defense to coming back and chasing that one down. Statistic finishing the equation there. It winds up being an elaborate self-pass for 2 points and bringing him within 1 point of the lead. We have just less than half of the first round completed, or sorry, a little over half the first round completed, a little less than half to go. So it is pretty much anybody's ball game. We're just starting all over here. It is going to be a blue possession, so that is Unforgotten, rolling out with Ducky Boy on the QB, looking around at the pressure and throws it underneath the Geo there in Valley. Gets a nice pass out to the right. Oh, just a little overrun or underrun by AG, but unfortunately it goes back into the trap, bouncing around, finds a favorable bounce for blue, goes back towards the bubble, but is then immediately denied back out to the mid. Picked up now by Garlic, and Garlic throwing forward, looking for AG. Got AG Viper and the nice low pass. Nice connection to the Ducky Boy, and Ducky finishes that one off to maintain that 3-point lead.
Oh, that was so good. That pass by AG Viper, not freaking out under pressure there, finding that pass all the way across on the floor, and just, the placement. So good. But yeah, great work there by Unforgotten, and it's going to re-extend their lead back up to 3 over the Atlanta Aliens. Statistic picking this one up as QB now on this joust. He's going to send this one down low. It does connect with Ghosted. Ghosted on the boot, juking through. One more cut to Tropical Dude. That is the power of the Strandy right there. And Flatman, I see it. Now that I'm out of breath from talking, I will take that hydrate. Thank you.
Gold is like they say, it's the new high plat. It's the play style in gold is just unbelievable. I mean, there were seasons that went by where, there was it was like long clear, and that was gold. This game is high pace. This game is accurate. This game has passing, has stacks, has all the elements. Everything is here. You can find it all right here. It's just tightening it up so nicely and very well executed by both these teams, putting in all the work and getting this game under control. It is now just a 1-point game though, one away. So it's this fight here is very important. We have 2 minutes left on the clock. A big long clear going in onto the side of orange, but it is Atlanta rallying the defense, getting them all the way back. is picked up by the backline Garlic Yummy, throwing it back through, finding the pass. A beautiful shot, but just off the edge of the ding ring. You know, the paint in the corners is the new story as well, where everybody's trying to put it on the edges. But just a little bit of loose ball here. Another attack coming in through from Garlic, and Garlic finishing that one off, making that 3-point lead stick. And the blue team is ahead, Unforgotten.
Garlic Yummy was the backbone of that play. Garlic is the one that had it in the tunnel to prevent the clear. They tried to drive into bubble, recognized that they needed to pass out, and then got the pass back in. That was just excellent control in terms of placement and positioning there by Garlic. So well done there. And they are going to be up by 3, and we are almost at the 1-minute mark. So this is where, you know, they've certainly got time if they want to go the 2s route, but Atlanta Aliens does need to keep an eye on the clock just to make sure that they don't get into that has to be a 3 zone. It is going to be Garlic Yummy sending this one, trying to send this one through, but Statistic has the grab, and then Garlic has another grab. He's going to send this one up into the Atlanta Aliens bubble. This is bouncing well. It is a 1-on-none if they can read it. Oh no, not the first time, maybe the second time. Alexis putting that one off the ding ring. Recovered here by AG Viper, but eventually into the hands of Ghosted, and Ghosted is looking for the clear. It will find a teammate able to tap that one through. It's going to be a stack race into the hands of Tropical Dude. He's going to send this one deep into the bubble. No good. Off the backboard into the hands of Garlic, but cleared right into the hands of Ghosted, and then stolen away by AG Viper.
Yeah, AG Viper bouncing the disc off the wall. And, you know, time and defense is the enemy of Atlanta, as is that right there. That becomes the ice for the round, and it becomes, you know, the round on the side of Unforgotten. They were in it for the whole haul, though. Atlanta Aliens had every chance to even this thing up until just the very last few seconds of this round. Very well played on both sides, and what an exciting game.
Yeah, hey, guys, there is time. I mean, well, not time to win, but I mean, if Unforgotten went for that, they could have put in another easy 3. But, you know, math, it's hard sometimes.
It is hard. It's hard to figure out when that countdown's going to end and when everything's going to be over. Let's see what we got going on in chat. I got some first-time viewers saying good rounds.
Yeah, it all came in at once. Like, all 3 of those came in at the same time.
Awesome. Glad to have you guys here. It's always fun to see new viewers and new first-time viewers on our channel. We try to do... What the heck's going on here with the scores? My goodness, Newton Dad. At any rate, I'll take care of that. You talk.
Sure, I will talk. Hi, Toph. Toph saying hi to me in chat. Hello, bud. So, okay, I saw earlier, before, you know, in the pregame when we were waiting for the ready-ups, that this is actually a rematch from a game earlier this season. So I went to the team pages and I did some digging, and it is true. Atlanta Aliens and Unforgotten played on February 7th, so that the first cycle, and Unforgotten won it, scores of 12-7 and then 7-4. So it was very, very close. And this is a challenge match, so Atlanta Aliens really wants to, you know, come back here and get it done, maybe, you know, bring themselves back from that first loss and prove that they can take on Unforgotten head on, as we do have a timeout coming through here. So, I mean, hey, they're free. They're free. My favorite piece of rules trivia that a lot of people don't realize is those timeouts between rounds are free. Either team can take one, up to 4 minutes between rounds. You know, it doesn't matter who pauses, and it does not count against your timeout that you can take while the clock is ticking. So if you need to go get water, go to the bathroom, talk as a team about what you should be doing next round, hit the pause button. It's free.
Wait, somebody sold me a pause button pass for $7.50. Did I get taken?
You got ripped off.
Dang it. I'm such a freshman. Oh, jeez. Wow.
That's fine. Thank you, Isa got you for the one a bit, Joe Mama. But yeah, so excellent work here by both teams that we've got going on here in that first round. I think you hit the nail on the head where we're seeing elements of all of the major mechanics in this game. It's got the stacking, it's got the passing. It's just a matter of execution at this point and who can do it faster. We're seeing a lot of clear and boost from both sides, and it's working for them. And it comes down to who is getting their stacks together faster for the clear and boost. And, you know, when it comes to that, I think Unforgotten is doing it just a little more quickly, especially when they're getting back into their own bubble to prevent Atlanta Aliens from scoring. but I really think both of these teams could benefit a little bit by just slowing down. There's a lot of times when they get the turnover on defense that they're immediately looking for the midfield to find that clear lane, whereas they got through their defender or whoever they were defending against and have a second to slow it down, wait for the stack to get down, or do a little bit more passing. So I think, you know, if Atlanta Aliens wants to change anything going into this round, slow it down a little. Let the Unforgotten stack retreat back, and you take your time working it down the field.
Yep. And I mean, as we see in the Master Tier so often, the reset pass is gold. And once you master the reset pass, it's, I mean, if you think of it as any sport that has a you know, kind of half court sort of mentality, basketball is the same way. You don't typically see basketball pro teams running from end to end. Right? They set up in the half court and they work the pass around and they look for the opportunity where they have the numbers advantage. And once you're in that, you know, that ranks level where your team starts learning that really becomes the differentiator between, you know, sitting in, you know, in mid gold and rising up through plat and even into diamond. So it does become something that makes your team function better. It's less predictable. It's, you know, it's more sort of the higher end meta, which is what we need to aspire to. And we can see that. I mean, if you watch games on VRML all the time, you see the Master Tier teams do it. You saw, you know, Bite of 87 worked possession all night last night. They did, you know, had 3 games and they won 2 of the 3, and it was, you know, they did really well. But you know, playing possession is playing to win in this game, really. If you're just, you know, running and gunning, looking forward always, you're going to do okay for a while. But then people are going to figure that out, and they're going to outrun you, and they're going to outgun you, and they're going to outlong shoot you, and then you get in trouble. And so, you know, just slow down some.
Yeah. Slow down a little bit, reset a little bit more. You will be surprised as to, you know, how quickly it can improve your game and improve your possession. And yeah, but all of that said, here we go. I hope those teams were listening to us because this second round is underway. The first touch is going to go to Atlanta Aliens, but the first possession will be Alexis for the side of Unforgotten. The stack is together for Atlanta, so they will not collect immediately. It's going to actually be Garlic Yummy getting a touch on it, but not for long. Ghosted coming in for the pickup, looking for that clear, but it's going to find the hands of AG Viper instead. A high pass across, looking for Ducky Boy, will take some weird bounces, and Tropical Dude will be there first to get it slapped through to Ghosted, and Ghosted will get it cleared.
Yeah, Ghosted makes a nice clear there, has friends downfield, and the headbutt's really going to help get the disc down there. Archangel's, you know, claiming it, getting no pressure, and shooting across, cutting across to the...
Whoa!
What a great grab, though, from the defense. Garlic Yummy clearing that one out and setting the right back to the other side. Is now the aliens now struggling to get the possession of the disc and having the disc turned around on them. So it's a free disc at the moment. It looks like it's going to get picked up by the blue team. Does get picked up there. Unforgotten still working that offensive pressure. Ooh, and that loose disc there now. Opportunity, but is denied as the defense is still coalescing around it. AG Viper getting the disc put back in play here. Again denied. Ghosted, turning it right back around to the mid. The whole team moves forward to the tunnel and don't get the stacks going there. The ding off the ring almost finishes it a beautiful 3-pointer. Just needed some more stacks to go clean that one up.
Yeah, absolutely, as this is now loose in the popcorn area, eventually going to get grabbed by, nobody, as it is a race. Garlic Yummy getting the block and a stun to get there first, but does not hang on to it. It'll be Statistic there first to send up, looking for Ghosted, but it'll find the Ducky Boy, and the Ducky Boy is looking for this clear, and cleared he does, as this is bouncing all the way into the Atlanta zone, into the hands of Statistic. And Statistic is looking for that cross tube clear, but Garlic Yummy's there instead. The long send-in is, so close off the backboard, off the rim, but it will stay out of the goal and keep the scores at 0.
Yeah, the heartbreaker there. There's that one dinged. Another one coming in, looking like it might have been able to bounce toward the goal, but Ghosted now picking up the quick clear there, as it was Unforgotten that did get back there to keep things out of trouble. Look at that. We got a reset, and this is what we kind of need. We need to slow down. We need a little bit of a little gathering of the thoughts as Archangel's walking it forward now under limited pressure, slips past the defender there, almost almost had a good pass over to Ghosted at the nest. Just slipped a little bit loose now. Connection made to Archangel, moved back underneath, and that is a beautiful shot working by Statistic, working the front to back of the goal, and that is deadly difficult to try to defend if you're a goalie. If you watch that replay, the goalie really is on their ankles, actually gets stunned out and dives in at the shot, but does not get the connection. It is so hard to see that down below.
Yeah, absolutely. We even had 2 of them down low for a second before they split up, which makes it even more difficult. But now it'll be Unforgotten looking to answer back, but that backstack for Atlanta Aliens is there. The grab by Ducky Boy on the back line, going off the rim, so close. That's going to be tapped away by an Atlanta Aliens player, but recovered by AG Viper for the side of Unforgotten. And he's going to do some jukes and make some time, make some space. And that's exactly what I was talking about right there. Unfortunately, it didn't work in that one specific instance, but once you have the grab, move away from that defender you just grabbed it for and look for the pass. You don't have to immediately clear it. You can play the possession game, but unfortunately it did not work that one specific time that I chose to call out, and it ended up turning into a turnover and a goal once again for Atlanta Aliens.
Yeah, despite the slow start, now we have 2 unanswered scores from Atlanta Aliens. Unforgotten taking the first round and leaving the momentum back in that first round. They have yet to figure out how to make this work again in round 2. That's a nice start to it, though, as a wide open lane appears in front of AG Viper off a pleasant bounce from the clear over, and they finished that one off to get the thing started. Well, okay, that did not count on my screen. That's very interesting. Sorry.
Interesting.
We will refresh our lovely web assets and hopefully things work. Hey, there it goes.
There we go. So yeah, now 4-3 in favor of the Atlanta Aliens. Unforgotten cutting that lead down to only 1. That passes across to Ghosted over to Archangel Phoenix, and they are playing the passing game right now. This is really cool, but Statistic now sending this one through because there is a stack together, or at least I thought there was. Pressure coming in on AG Viper, but Viper is able to get rid of it for a second. The second time, the clear will be good. Bouncing into the Aliens bubble, it's going to be a race. It is Garlic Yummy there first, doing some moves to get through 2 defenders. Wow, putting in some work. He said ooga booga with those jukes to scare those defenders away from him and put in the points.
Yeah, the anchors.
I hated that word sneak. Oh my god.
That was a push. The anchors really made the difference there for Garlic. Garlic had an opportunity twice to push themselves toward the goal and out of the defender's hands, and it worked out perfectly. Statistic now rolling out with the disc and getting the unfavorable bounce and just glances off the tunnel and takes it out of the hands of the teammate there. Archangel reeling it in and bouncing it off the Geo themselves. The Geos sometimes they're a hazard. It goes into the tunnel and it is now loose in the trap area of the orange side. A little swat there from Statistic, getting it moved forward to Ghosted. Ghosted moving it forward as well, is now bouncing around off the shoulder. But the defense is there. Ducky Boy handling that one and sending it back out. A little bit more planning might have worked better to keep that out of the other side's hands as it comes right back into their zone. And off the Geo it goes again. Another long clear, and we reconvene on the other side.
No way.
Holy cow! 70 meters, I'd say Ducky Boy reconvened on the other side without anybody's help. Sometimes a clear
what did that even bounce off of?
I don't know. Sometimes a clear becomes a shot, and a shot becomes momentum, and momentum becomes what the heck just happened.
That was crazy. Somebody clip it and ship it for the Ducky Boy. I'm sure they're going to want to see that. And AG Viper, oh my goodness, another one? No, this time denied by the shield. Another try coming through. That's not good either, and it will bounce away from Alexis as well. So it'll be a race for it here. Garlic Yummy with the pickup and the ducks to try to keep it away from Ghosted, but he cannot in the end. Ghosted getting the grab, and the attempted clear does not go out the first time, and he will get stunned out before he can do it a second time. But Tropical Dude will be there, and this time the clear will go through, bouncing all the way low into the Unforgotten bubble. That stack is going to overshoot it. It's still loose. AG Viper getting the block, getting the grab, but will get stunned before they can get rid of it. The Ducky Boy now with the pickup and the send through.
Yeah, that bounce off the floor just manages to elude the backline defender waiting there as the offense grabs it. AG Viper sends it into the zone, and that becomes a nice turnaround goal. Ducky Boy down there at the other end to claim it and finish it up. But that's the kind of stacking that you really want. I mean, that's exactly what you want. You want to get the disc downfield. I mean, clear and boost will work at this level quite well, especially if you can get your stacks together and get down there faster than the other guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Clear and boost at this level is a matter of who can get together quickly. And it seems like Unforgotten has gotten that down to a science. But now it will be an Atlanta Aliens up against the clock here. It's 6-point difference, so they've got plenty of time to get it done, but they need to start moving quickly as this is going to be picked up by Garlic Yummy and sent out of harm's way for just a moment. The stack overshooting it at first, but Ghosted does get a hand on it. The send up to Tropical Dude, the one-on-one will get shut down by the Ducky Boy. My goodness, what a stop. But it isn't over yet as Archangel Phoenix looks to send this one in. That won't be in either. Another recovery here by Statistic, trying to set up the Aliens for another push. This is going into the bubble, looking for Tropical Dude, but it's going to find the hands of Archangel Phoenix instead. And finally, this time, they will not be denied. That's going to go in for the 2.
Yeah, Aliens are keeping this one interesting, staying just within reach. 4 points in this game is within reach. 90 seconds left on the clock roughly, so there is some possession time to be had, and there is an opportunity to get in there and score a couple of goals and even this thing up. It is just a bit of a loose disc there as the rollout comes out, and the headbutt was just blasted into the trap area. It picked up by Unforgotten. They are moving it ever so slightly toward the Aliens' goal. They do manage to get ahead of the defense completely. Little headbutt to move the disc even further down the road. He has a pass to screen and takes it. That is a good connection from Garlic Yummy into Ducky Boy to get a little bit of ice on the situation and take that 6-point lead up.
Yeah, and I think that's the ice here for Atlanta Alien. Well, okay, so 2 threes and another 20 seconds between goals if they manage to make 2 threes. Okay, doable, but getting real unlikely. They would need to score like right here, right now. And that is not the way you do it. Garlic Yummy sending in the long heave, picked up by the Ducky Boy, and now it is going to be over. They're not, yeah, that is it. It's going to be 14-6 in favor of Unforgotten, and they will take it into.
What an amazing turnaround there. We were looking at a 4-0 start to this round. Atlanta Aliens came out and just scored 2 back-to-back and didn't even give them the chance to try. And then it was just Unforgotten, just turned on the afterburners and never looked back. Second win.
Yep. So great work there by Unforgotten and an excellent effort by Atlanta Aliens. Super solid stuff from both teams, but we do have another match that we've got to get to, so we can't spend a ton of time sitting here talking about it, except I have no... It's the Biohazard match.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah, so matchmaking has blessed us with an awesome coincidence. There's a team called Biohazard, and they're taking on a team called Biohazard Fluid, so they are fighting for the Biohazard title right here on this channel in just a few minutes. So if you want to see that, don't go anywhere. Newton Dad and I will be right back.
Moving out. You're back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, despite the wonderful opportunity that the gods have given us in scheduling to have these two biohazards together, It must be that something happened along the way and the biohazards got tripped up because nobody showed up for this match. So we're going to have to cancel this one and roll on to the next. And the next one just consequently has to be, is going to be Juicebox versus Nebraska Numbskull. That's going to be at 8 o'clock Eastern, so in about 23 or so minutes. So we're going to go ahead and just leave this cast rolling. We'll leave you on commercials, and we'll just keep on going here. And we'll be back when we have our invites from Nebraska Numbskulls and Juicebox. Anything to say, Psycho?
No.
Come to your matches, guys. Come to your matches.
Yeah, please,
we like
please,
casting them.
guys.
It's always more fun. Anywho. We'll see you guys in a minute. We'll be back. Bye. Meow.
Yes.
Easy going right there. Look at him. One more to go.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Yes.
Easy going right there. Look at him. One more to go.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Yes.
Easy going right there. Look at him.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Hello.
Hello there. Sorry, we took a little bit of a break there because of some issues, but that's okay. We are back now with another exciting match. It is still me, Psychaotic, and on the cams and co-casting is still Newton Dad.
Where?
And the last match for this set, for now, there will be more cast later, is going to be Juicebox in orange taking on Nebraska Numbskulls in blue. Newton Dad, what are your predictions for this game?
My prediction is one of these days, Juicebox is going to lose that bronze star. You know, they're hanging on to it for dear life. They're in 16th place, just on the edge of the range of Challenger Cup. So this is going to be a scrap. One of these teams is going to get knocked down a little bit, perhaps out of range. So we will see what happens. My money's on maybe a little more consistency over Flash. I'll put it that way.
Very, very true. Speaking of Juicebox being bronze, they were preventing me from being the highest bronze team in the world for a couple days there. I was a little irritated by that, but that's okay. Juicebox, hurry up, whether it's this match or the next, get a W somewhere so you can get that star. But anyway, yeah, we have given the teams the okay to ready up, so we should be getting going in just a second. We're waiting on Juicebox. I will shame them just a little bit, but that's okay.
There's no shame in being the second one, as long as you're not dragging us down too long or hitting the pause button needlessly for 30 minutes like I heard some team did the other day. Anyways, we're here to play. We're here to have fun. This is fun. This is Thursday night matches. We're in week 11 of this nice long season. I think this season's a perfect length. Personally, I thought last season was a little short. This one feels just about right. And this is we're coming down to the wire. The lineups are going to start gelling very soon for who's in range for Challenger Cup and who's going to be in the finals. And that's everybody ready, so we get to watch this one and see how it goes. Round coming up. Let's go.
For sure. And just a quick note while we're waiting for the countdown, this is the starting roster for Juicebox, but Nebraska Numbskulls is running a sub tonight. Callan 101 seems to be in for Ju Madbro, so let's see how that impacts how this game plays out. But we are underway. The first touch, the first headbutt going to Nebraska, but Whoosh able to read that one and pick it up. Quite impressive. This is sent through high into the hands of Retro. He's looking at the open goal. My goodness, that was fast. 12 seconds for the first 3 points of this game, and they are going to go to Juicebox.
Retro, the artist formerly known as Echo Cameron, starting off the night nicely and strongly for Juicebox. I think they are chilled. They are boxed up. The straw is now in the box, and they've opened it up, so they're ready to party, man. It is Raptured, formerly of Raptured and Friends, now of Nebraska Numbskulls, moving forward with the disc, getting a nice first pass off, and that is to Callan. Callan dropping it down to Jakey. Jakey taking the shotty and making it done.
Excellent casting. Thank you. What
are you saying thank you for?
No, I was thanking you for that casting. It was really good. It made me giggle. I wasn't thanking myself. No, but yeah, it is going to be Juicebox here with the QB. Cats to be exact. Over to Whoosh. Whoosh, a quick cross over to Retro. Now up high, looking for Geo on the ceiling. That's going back over to Retro, but they're not quite able to read that, so it'll be Callan with the pickup and Callan with the clear. That's going through the tunnel right into the hands of Cats. So Cats looking to send it through mid again, but Callan shutting it down, putting in the long three. Well, not quite, but that's what your teammates are there for. Vanzi with the recollect just outside the bubble to make sure that goes in for a 3 after all.
Vanzi is quite a teammate, isn't he? What a guy. Just kind of rolling in, taking care of business. Oh, look, a bounce. Okay, I'll take care of that for you. Listen to the bill.
Sure.
For sure, man. Vanzi, he's a fun guy. I got to meet him at Redshift Land. That was the first one. It was fun. Vanzi, speaking of which, it picks that one off and throws it down low, has a nice pass ready to go. Raptured bouncing around on the low geo and finishes that thought completely. It's now a 4-point lead to Nebraska Numbskulls, Raptured and Friends, formerly known as, and they are on the roll. It's interesting. I get just as annoyed as Dimwee does about all the name changes, team name changes, et cetera, et cetera. But when you see a team that's pretty consistent and can play well together, it is a work of art, and you see that in Nebraska quite a bit. They actually do have some pretty good team play. Even playing Callan, and you're seeing that boost come in really nicely. The stack is bothering the offense pretty heavily. And here they go again after the disc holder, Geo. Geo is looking that one and getting the pass off. Pass coming across here to Retro, or from Retro, and it gets in the hands of Cats, and then Whoosh, and Whoosh taking the shot, getting it done.
Yeah. Nebraska definitely countering that really aggressive stack quite perfectly. Geo there on the close side was able to lure that stack in and get them stunned apart to create that numbers advantage up toward the bubble area. So well done for him. And they will reduce that lead down to only 2 points. Nebraska Numbskulls now with the offensive joust. It'll be Raptured sending this one up to Callan. Callan a quick cross over to Vanzi. And it's going to come right on back to Callan as he drifts forward. Retro getting the grab, but Callan getting it back, sending it over to Vanzi to keep it out of harm's way. Vanzi walking forward now, looking for Jakey. One-on-one. Jakey going to take that one, and 18 from 2 meters out. And that's going to give Nebraska another 2 points.
Yeah, it's definitely a difficult one to try to shut down as a goalie. Seeing 18 meters per second, 2 meters out, it's pretty much a done deal at that point. Juicebox shutting me up, unequivocally by moving the disc so nicely, as you saw in that play. I'm sorry, that was Nebraska finishing that one, but Juicebox definitely working well together as well. Keeping in this, it's a 4-point difference now. Making some great passes through the mid is Juicebox. Cat's moving it forward now up to Geo. Geo has a pass a little bit in front of him. I lost track of him on the ceiling there, though. And he has one across. So he finds the cross pass in Cat's. Cat's slowing it down a little bit, taking a look around, and has Retro forward. So takes that one and just packs it up, does Retro, and moving it back down low, which gets read by Jakey and turned around the other direction.
Oh, but that stack is so fast for the side of Juicebox. They are already home, already sending this one through, or at least attempting to. It's actually in the hands of Jakey and sent back to Vanzi on the back line. Vanzi's now sending this one forward up to Callan on the floor. And Callan's playing patiently, just walking this one forward, finding Raptured underneath the goal, but oh no, not quite sure what happened there. We're gonna blame it on a quest throw as that bounces off of Geo back into the hands of Jakey. Jakey taking the long three. Oh my, threading the needle. That goalie was trying to get home in time, but Jakey found the top of the goal just where the goalie couldn't reach, and that will be another 3 points.
Yeah, doesn't matter what headset that one came from. Jakey had that one dialed in, and it landed hard. Nebraska's just rolling. They've got a 7-point lead. Time is on their side now. We have just under a half this round to go. So 4 minutes and 44 seconds as I looked right there. The pass moving forward and working nicely up forward to Whoosh. Whoosh with an open lane. Finishes that one, no problem. Keeping this one to a 4-point game, keeping it interesting, and keeping Juicebox just on the heels of Nebraska Numbskulls.
You cannot give Whoosh those lanes. I mean, he turned around, saw the open goal, and went, oh, okay, that's mine. And just like that, reducing the lead to only 4 points. That is 2 goals, and we've got 4 minutes to go, so plenty of time. Raptured going to pick this one up for Nebraska. Looking to send that one across. It does connect with Vanzi, but that stack is quick to read it. Get him stunned out. Retro with the grab. A Joker train coming in. My goodness. I haven't seen a Joker train at this level in a while, but it will work for them. And that will be 2 points for the side of Juicebox.
And they've got every tool in the toolbox that does all these guys. These are the top players that are just outside the reach of Master. Some of them even played in Master before. So, they've got all the tricks up their sleeves. They know how this game works, and they know when to play something like a Joker train because you're close by, and they took a couple swings and they made that very hard to defend, and it worked out for them. Raptured now taking this disc and trying to get the pass moving forward, does get it into the zone of the orange squad. Juicebox, though, reeling it in. That is Cat's taking a nice long heave and getting it picked off by Vanzi. Vanzi with the long arms and long legs and big tall guy. Jakey now making the cross pass and not finding anybody but an orange player. That was Retro in that case. Callan, though, having a little something to say about it, dancing around, making the spins and trying to get the disc over to a pair of teammates, though, at the nest. They just choose to back it up. Ooh, and the reset's a little bit off the mark, but not under too much pressure until now, and that does wind up back inside of blue.
Oh my goodness, Juicebox turning this game around. They're down by 6, I think, at one point, and now here they are up by 1 under the 3-minute mark. So it seems like Juicebox has found their footing, and Nebraska Numbskulls just needs to be a little bit more careful if they want to get back on top. So now, maybe that is the start of this drive. We'll see right here, as it is going to be Raptured picking this one up, sending it up immediately into the hands of Vanzi. Vanzi finding Callan, and Callan under some pressure finds Jakey under the goal. He's doing some jukes, gets it back to Callan. Callan gonna drive this one in, and oh my, the placement. Excellent work, Callan. He's gonna find another 2 points for Nebraska Numbskulls.
All right, we're just trading leads now as we got 2 minutes or so left on the clock here. And, Nebraska Numbskulls is showing, why they belong up here, as are Juicebox. Juicebox has some great individual players, some great, passing and teamwork going on here. As Kaz is rolling out, moving the disc forward as QB, he has Geo forward, and then yet again forward is Whoosh. So Whoosh has an open shot there, taking advantage of that one, unloading a 2-pointer there, so keeping it a 1-point game. And this could come down to who has the disc last.
Yeah, it most definitely could, and the teams are going to have to be aware of that, how much time they're leaving on the clock when they score. So now, Nebraska Numbskulls once again down by 1 with this offensive joust. It's going to be Raptured, sending this one over to Vanzi. Vanzi under pressure from that stack, can't quite get it to Callan. So Geo recovers, and Geo sends this one into the bubble, bouncing off the backboard into the hands of Raptured. And Raptured now sending this one through up to Jakey. Jakey doing some fakes, looking to get this one sent through the mid. The clear is good into the hands of Callan now. And Callan's got a little bit of time and space. He'll opt to send this one across over to Raptured. Raptured moving this one forward under pressure up to Jakey. Jakey getting one more cut to Vanzi.
Wow.
Great work. And that's another 2 points, another lead change here. And this time it will be for Nebraska Numbskulls.
Yeah, if Nebraska comes out on top of this round, point back to that play because that was gorgeous. And they absolutely took their time. They didn't rush. They found the right passes. Everybody touched it in that sequence, and they finished it off beautifully. It is Juicebox's answer right here to try to keep in this one and to take this round. The pass goes across scuffed and does get picked up by Vanzi. Vanzi moving it forward, and it gets all the way through into the orange zone. It will be a stack race to see who can pick that one up, to see a fast stack coming in, but it is the orange team picking it up and moving forward. Whoosh getting it cleared out and moving for the juice box, but intercepted by Raptured. Raptured moving back into the orange zone. Jakey with a high throw, looking for a bounce pass to a couple of friends in the zone that does get immediately picked off by Geo. Geo moving it out into the mid zone. We have 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is going to be the round in the favor of Nebraska Numbskulls.
Yeah, excellent work there by both teams. It just came down to that 1 point, that one final lead change for Nebraska Numbskulls. And I didn't see who it was in that last play when words. Oh my. When Juicebox got the recovery, got the steal away, they immediately looked for the clear, and somebody was already on them from Nebraska, stunning out the stack to prevent them from doing a clear and boost. And Whoosh was just kind of forced to send that one through to no intended target. So excellent work there to hold on to the lead for Nebraska. But both of these teams playing so exceptionally well right now. I mean, Juicebox has been under constant pressure on all of their jousts because of that stack coming in from Nebraska Numbskulls, and they have still found a way to keep the possession, keep moving it around the field just out of reach of that stack and work it up. So really, they're doing excellent work. I think it's just a matter of Nebraska moving and executing a little bit faster right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally either team could win this game. The advantage now goes to Nebraska Numbskulls for taking that first round by 1 point. But dang, I mean, look at how even the stats are across the board. 52 to 48 in points, 50 to 50 in assists. 100% of the saves. So the saves, a little interesting how saves are being counted right now. But we're going to run into this round 2 and see how it goes.
Yeah, we shall see, and maybe we will be so lucky as to get a round 3, because I would certainly love to see it between these two teams, as this first touch is going to go to Nebraska, but the first grab once again going to Juicebox. It'll be Cats up to Retro. Retro looking for that high cross to Geo. That does connect despite the pressure from that stack. What a pass. Geo now moving this one forward, looking for that cross over to Whoosh, and it will connect with Retro off the bounce. In fact, Retro now sending this one into the bubble, but it is picked off by Jakey and sent on through.
Yep, sent down into the trap, and now it's going to take a bounce there, as it pretty much is anybody's ball. They do. It is Nebraska that clears that other zone, but it is Juicebox turning it right back around. Good pass down low to Cats. Cats looking to back it up. Doesn't like what he's seeing on the offense. Too much back. Whoosh getting the pass, and the pass to Retro now as the steal comes through from Callan. Callan had his milk this morning, clearly, because he is working quite well, clear-brained and ready. As that pass, that clear comes through from the side of Vanzi. Vanzi making the catch, and then Callan reeling that one in to finish it off. Put the first 3 points on the board for Nebraska Numbskulls here in round 2.
Callan playing all over the place right now. You are most certainly correct. He had to have had his milk. He got the pick off, the send through, and the goal in the end. So Nebraska Numbskulls starting off strong with the first 3 points of this game, but there's certainly plenty of time for Juicebox to answer back, as Cats is going to send this one up to Whoosh, but Whoosh will get stunned before he can handle it. So Vanzi with it now. He's going to send this one through, but Geo there with the interception. Geo bouncing this one into the bubble, but no good, as Raptured is already home to pick this one up and send it, well, try to send it through. Not if Cats has something to say about it. Across now over to Retro, and my goodness, what a fast turnaround for the side of Juicebox. I thought that was out, and then suddenly it's in for the 2.
Sometimes it's good to be good, and sometimes it's good to be lucky. Sometimes it's good to be both. Retro in the right place at the right time with the right disc flying at him, and just takes that momentum and continues it on through the goal. First 2 points on the side of Juicebox, but you know, there's still plenty of time to come here as the rollout happens and Raptured handles the disc. It is into the hands of Vanzi. Vanzi getting stunned for their efforts, and now Retro with the disc and chucking it back the other direction. Is new loose, but the stacks are coming in. It looks like it was going to be the orange stack picking it up, but they overshot just a tiny bit. Whoosh now dancing around the Geo, passing over to Cats, who finishes that one up and takes the 1 point lead now for the side of Juicebox.
Yeah, you know, I almost got on them for a second for switching to the clear and boost on that play, but it seems to have worked out for them, so I'm going to shut my mouth. Well done, Whoosh, juking for that time and space to open up that backboard player and get the points in. So now it is going to be Nebraska Numbskulls once again with the joust advantage. Raptured will handle this one, and under little to no pressure, he's going to walk it to Bowtie before sending it across over to Callan on the wall. Callan sending this one up to Jakey, but he does not see the stack coming and will get punished for it. Up to Whoosh now, and Whoosh under pressure from Jakey once again, finding some redemption for himself, but they will not be able to recollect the disc, not the first time at least. Now into the hands of Cats. Cats looking down low, trying to get that one sent up to Whoosh, but it is just a stun battle going on right now, trying to find some possession. Eventually sent through by Vanzi. Bounces looking real good into the hands of Jakey. He's driving in, down low, looking for Raptured, and Raptured finishing it off with the dunk. Another 2 points for Nebraska.
Yeah, Nebraska's moving the disc around really nicely. You see them, you know, they know when to slow down, they know when to drive. They had their numbers that time, and they went ahead and continued to drive in. Raptured taking advantage of that low pass and being really nicely done, and finishing that one off to take the 1 point lead. So it's just back and forth we go. And back on the offense now is Juicebox. Retro passing it forward into Whoosh. Whoosh now taking a little bit of time to set up the offense, backs it up to Cats. Cats now looking around under no pressure, so he moves forward up to Bowtie and then passes it through into Whoosh. Whoosh just taking the open lane shot and finishing that one up. No problem. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, taking that 1 point lead back.
Yeah, it seems like we're going to have a repeat of round one. I mean, or at least just the lead changes that were going back and forth in round one, as we are now back to within a 1 point game for the side of Juicebox. Just over half of the game to go, or at least half the round. So now Raptured will pick this one up for Nebraska. Raptured sending this one across, finds Callan on the wall. Callan getting this one crossed over to Jakey. Jakey backing it up to Raptured, and right on back to Callan. It's just a little triangle going on. This one's down low to Vanzi, though, and it could be an opportunity. He's got a 1-on-1, and Vanzi will finish the job for another 2 points for Nebraska.
Yeah, you can't give Vanzi that sort of range shot. That close range is just lethal. He's going to put it in. He's going to put it low. He's going to put it out of your reach, and you know, it just place your defense better, because man, there's nothing else that's going to happen other than points right there. Back and forth we go. Cats now in the hands, and now moving forward with the Juicebox. Juicebox looking to answer that 1 point deficit, perhaps with a 2 point lead. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. They instead throw it into Callan's hands. Callan moving it back to the other side, who's looking to put some points on for himself. Almost gets that favorable bounce. Instead, he gets Vanzi, who tucks that one in the bottom corner and takes that point lead up to 3 points on the side of Nebraska Numbskulls.
Yeah, I mean, great work there by Nebraska. They are on a roll right now and have extended the lead up to 3 points. So no longer can it just be a quick 2 lead change. It's going to have to be a 3 or 2 twos if Juicebox wants to get back on top. This one getting sent through by Cats, but it's just a little bit in front of Retro, so he won't be able to handle it. Callan with the pickup. Callan sending it through, bouncing off the trench. Oh my goodness, that was almost fantastic, but not quite. The play is not over yet, though, as Jakey will recover for Nebraska. He'll send this one across, but it will not reach. Well, it will reach its target, Callan, after the bounce. Callan going down low to Jakey. Jakey going to Raptured.
Oh.
Just the quick tap up. Great work, great timing. And wow, that worked out well. Another 2 points for Nebraska Numbskulls, formerly known as Raptured and Friends.
Yes, indeed. Raptured and Friends, you know, they've had a great season so far. They've played a lot of games on cast, and we've gotten quite a few looks at them, and they're always, you know, here to surprise, and they've, you know, upset a few teams as well that I, you know, personally didn't think that they had It's such a great chance to beat, but a lot of teams will do that to you. Their chemistry and their gameplay just develops over time, and they become really a solid threat. Now, completely a threat in the range of Challenger Cup, and looking good as Nebraska Numbskulls. The free disc in raptured hands and moved forward into Callan, but Callan just missing the dunk from behind the goal. Unfortunately, sails a little bit wide, but it is still in possession until just now. Now Juicebox looking to reset it back to their goal and get it moved out of their zone. Big boost and clear there, and picked up nicely by Cats. Cats moving it forward on the relay, and it is intercepted by Callan on the shot. What great defensive hands.
Ooh, but Callan can't quite find the clears. Gio grabs that on the back line, sends it back into the bubble, but Raptured's there first for the grab. This will get cleared through the mid, somehow right to Jakey. Quite impressive as this is bouncing off the backboard. Oh, just a little high, and the shot is no good either from Raptured, and it will be, Retro getting a quick tap on it, but it's not enough to get it all the way out. Not the first time. Gio now trying to find the clear, but it finds the Gio instead. But finally, Whoosh getting a hand on it and getting that solidly cleared down in Nebraska. Open lane for Gio, but what a grab! My goodness, Callan getting home just in time to shut it down. They may have prevented the 3, but they were not going to stop that 2 from Retro, and that will be a 2-pointer here for Juicebox.
Wow, that was 2 insane captures from Callan back to back in just a minute's time or so in the course of that goal. Nebraska is playing a bit like a team who has a lead and probably shouldn't be at this point. They're just nursing this very narrow lead right now, 3-point lead, and if they don't keep their focus, they might see that lead be diminished right here. Retro looking in a lane, but a goalie also moving forward and having the pass back to Whoosh. Whoosh at the nest, driving in, but not getting it. Again, that was Vanzi with the defensive call that time, and they managed to get it bumped out just for a moment. The pass coming back, but just missing Whoosh on the retry, and now is a loose disc just outside the blue zone as it clears to the other side.
It's going to be a stack race. Oh, what a leech attempt. It might have been just... No way. No way. I was just about to say it prevented the 3, but no, not if Jakey has something to say about it. What a headbutt with the assist from Vanzi. And that's another 3-pointer here for Nebraska. That is getting close to the ice here because that is a 6-point lead.
Yeah, so a question came in about who won round 1. The round 1 was won by 1 point, 16-15 on the side of Nebraska Numbskulls. So just a nail biter in that one. Sorry you missed it. The disc is now under contention there and does wind up in the hands of Juicebox momentarily. Turned over, Raptured picked it up and is looking for a friend. Finds Vanzi down low, and Vanzi making the deep clear. Bounces off the trench and back up, getting that funny bounce there as Whoosh picks it up and throws it back the other way. 26 seconds on the clock. That is going to be the ice. I do believe we don't have enough time to see a comeback out of the Juicebox Heroes today, so they will have to be content with that right there instead.
Oh my. I mean, this game was so close for the first 2/3, but the Nebraska Numbskulls just finding their footing, finding some sort of momentum, some sort of drive to run away with this one. And it will be a final score here of 17-8 for this round, and it'll be Nebraska taking it into...
Yeah, Nebraska really showing up and turning it out tonight. Call them what you want, call them whatever name you like. The guys, they absolutely have some good gel, some good teamwork, and they tend to show up every time. Callan being is a sub, league sub or no?
No, Callan is a sub on this team.
Rostered
like
sub,
right before roster lock. Yeah.
Right, there we go. So Callan being locked in to the sub roster, and we're seeing a good turnout from him. Honestly, a nice look for them. Jakey with the lead on points tonight, but just barely. Rapture taking 9 points as well. Callan with 5. Vanzi with 9. So everybody over there unloading the points bucket and definitely having a good time. 15th versus 16th. So you will probably see Nebraska maybe get a tiny bump out of this, or perhaps Juicebox falls back just a little bit as a result. But what a great game. Fun time and very, very close, entertaining game.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a fantastic game, and it was the last game for this set. For now, at least, I've got to sign off because I've got my own warm-up and match to get to pretty soon. But if you enjoyed listening to Newton Dad, you can hear him some more later, as there is going to be another set later this evening. It will be him and Dimly covering Zen and Atlanta Storm starting at 9:30 Eastern, followed by Instinct versus Disorient, and then Ace and Ignite. So that is bound to be a good time. Make sure you watch for that notification when this channel goes live again. But until then, I have been Psychaotic. With me has been Newton Dad. Anything else you want to say before we say bye?
We'll see you in a little while.
All right, bye.
Bye.
We're underway.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.